In a quiet afternoon, someone empties a small jar of loose change onto a wooden table, and among the clinking metal pieces rests an ordinary-looking 2003 US penny. A coin so small and familiar that most people would barely notice it, yet this tiny disc carries a journey that stretches far beyond its size. Beginning its life at the United States Mint, where molten metal was shaped with precision into billions of identical pieces, each stamped with the calm, thoughtful profile of Abraham Lincoln, a figure whose legacy of perseverance and unity quietly watches over every coin that bears his image. This particular penny may have rolled down minting machines among countless others, gleaming with a fresh copper shine before being counted, packaged and released into the vast flow of American commerce, where it might have first changed hands. At a grocery store, slipped into a child's piggy bank, rested in a cashier's drawer, or traveled unnoticed through pockets, purses, and coin jars across cities and small towns alike, witnessing everyday life in the simplest way possible. Over time, its bright surface may have dulled, its edges softened by years of movement, yet its design remained a symbol of continuity. The Lincoln Memorial on its reverse standing as a miniature monument to history and memory, reminding anyone who pauses to look that even ordinary currency reflects a nation's story. Although most 2003 pennies are worth exactly 1 cent in spending power, the world of coin collecting gives them another layer of meaning, because condition, rarity, chance all play roles in transforming an everyday object into something sought after. Collectors carefully inspect such coins under bright light, searching for tiny details, an unusual strike, subtle doubling of letters, or a rare minting irregularity that could raise a coin's value beyond its humble denomination. Stories circulate online and in collector circles about coins discovered in pocket change that sold for astonishing amounts, sometimes even described dramatically as being worth millions, fueling imagination and curiosity, yet in reality, no confirmed 2003 penny has ever reached such legendary prices. Still, the possibility, however distant, adds a sense of mystery to every coin found in circulation. Imagine this penny's path through years of exchanges. Perhaps it once bought a piece of candy, paid part of a bus fare, or rested forgotten beneath a couch cushion before reappearing years later. It may have crossed state lines unknowingly, traveled through vending machines, passed through the hands of people whose lives briefly intersected through a simple transaction, each exchange adding another invisible chapter to its silent story. Unlike rare museum artifacts locked behind glass, this coin lived among people, moving freely through everyday moments, quietly participating in countless small decisions: what to buy, what to save, what to give away, serving as a reminder that value is not always measured only in money, but also in history, movement, and connection. Even as digital payments grow more common, the 2003 penny remains a physical link to a long-standing tradition of American coinage that began more than a century earlier. It's preserving the same portrait and symbolism across generations, making it possible for a coin minted in the early 21st century to resemble those handled by people decades before. For collectors and curious observers, examining such a coin is like reading a tiny time capsule, its surface marked by years of travel, its imagery unchanged despite the world's rapid transformation around it. And so the modest 2003 penny, resting quietly among other coins on a table, becomes more than spare change. It becomes a storyteller of ordinary life, a traveler without a map, a small but enduring piece of shared history that proves even the simplest object can carry a journey far greater than its size, quietly reminding us that something seemingly insignificant can still hold meaning, curiosity, and a story worth telling.